Let me find the YouTube stream so I can... put out the Discord stuff. Okay. And then... Hola. Well, I am feeling pretty good right about now because I just recently, as of like half an hour ago, finished one of my last college classes. So I have one more that starts next Wednesday, and then I am done. Yeah, so that'll be good, one way or another. That'll be good. Hey, Zizo, how's it going? Alright, so I did that there, and there, I think, right? Yeah, so. Go ahead and close Discord. Go ahead and get Hollow Knight pulled up here in a minute. But yeah, I am, well, I would say a free man, but I am not a free man, but yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see how things go. You were pretty close on presence. Although I think instead of acquaintance, what the word you're going for there should probably be anticipation. So, managing to avoid getting heat stroke today. Yeah, it's actually raining outside. Right before stream, I was gonna go check the mail because I have a package coming at some point today, and then I saw it was like raining outside, and I was like, it can wait until after stream. But yeah, no, last Monday I went, no, I guess this Monday, yeah. This Monday I went, and when I got groceries, I picked up a fan from Target, like one of those $40 standing fans from Target, because it was just getting so hot and humid recently. How about you, Union? You avoiding the heat? You mean supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Yes, I'm aware of that word. I've also watched Mary Poppins. It was a great show. It was a great movie, I guess, right? Very good movie, yes. I remember that was like trivia in class one time, and my class thought I had to look up how to spell that. I was like, no, I just know how to spell that because Mary Poppins, y'all. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Yeah, I think you spelled it correctly, Union. Because that's not the point of supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The point of supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is to say it when you have nothing else to say. Or when you don't know what to say. Come on, keep up. Yeah, makes sense. I'll probably go for a walk later if it stops raining. By that point, like, it won't be as humid if it, like, stops raining and stuff. Lifeblood background? This is just the default one, isn't it? Yeah, it's just the classic one. Although I understand why you would mistake it for Lifeblood, since they're both blue. All right. Yeah, they are like both blue. One's just got like a light coming up from below, pretty much. So anyway, if you missed the end of Tuesday's stream, I finished the Colosseum. I got through the Colosseum of Fools. And unlocked the White Palace, so we're going to head to the White Palace and finish that off today. Oh, by the way, Union. So more updates on messing around with SMT5 Vengeance stuff. Although I guess we'll have a stream for that tomorrow, so I can talk more about it then. But it looks like the boost skills and amp skills instead are just a +1 or +2 to like skill potential, which I think maxes out at 9. So I guess if your demon has a high enough inherent skill potential, you might only have to run one or the other or neither. Okay. So... Oh, right. We're wearing, battle charms. That's why I can't see where I am. So, let's grab that. Okay. Let's see. Where is the nearest fast travel location then? Down and to the left, and then over to the Kings. Okay. But yeah, how's everybody's week been going? Almost done. We've got Friday tomorrow. Well, depending on the time zone, I guess it might be Friday already for you guys. But yeah, I'm pretty much done. Since, Your cat. No, I don't. Okay. For some reason, this game, like, constantly makes me think I hear, like, the cats or something. I guess maybe just some, like, the voice lines of the enemies or whatever sounds kind of like cat stuff. Where do you get all those notches? Well, this is the max amount of notches. You get one for defeating, well, you can buy like 4 of them. You get one from the Colosseum. You get one from defeating the first Grim fight, and then there's a couple more hidden around, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. We might do one of the endings today. We'll see how long White Palace takes. But, we might do one of the other endings today then. Yeah. And then we can work on, I guess, the God Home stuff and, like, some other DLC stuff that if there's anything I haven't done. I think it seems like the God... You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like the God Home stuff and, like, I guess the Pantheon stuff is the only stuff I won't have done past the next, like, endings. I guess there's also the Path of Pain, right? There's the Path of Pain. There's, like, God Home. Technically, there's also the second Grim fight. So... I guess I do have to do maybe some more of the Essence stuff. Like, there's probably some more extra bosses I could do, but yeah. Yeah, we're definitely getting pretty close. Hippo Monstrosicipediliophobia. Is that the fear of giant hippopotamus feet or something? I tried to figure out what the etymology of that word is. It looks like it's a fear or a phobia of, like, giant hippo feet or something. Am I wrong on that? Okay, this is as far as I got before. We just, like, walked in, and I saw that I could do it, so... I think I fought the guard that was out here, so... nothing this way. Just double checking. Pneumo latrissimo this hello bonus. Is that the like fear of long words one? I know there's like one that's pretty funny because it's like the fear of long words and it's like this ridiculously long word itself. Hello? Is this not a bench I can sit on? There we go. Yeah. Shoot. The first one is the fear of long words. Okay. Seems like this area is going to be a lot of platforming. Can I kill these things? Interesting. Sorry, I'm just trying to kill one for the hunters thing, but looks like maybe I can't. Ooh, that's cool. It's interesting that the White Palace is, like, only accessible, I guess, through this, like, guard's memories of, like, what it was like at the time. But that is a cool way of doing it, nonetheless. Of having the, like, way of getting to the White Palace being, like, through somebody's memories of it. Because obviously it's no longer... It seems to have, like, been destroyed or fallen apart over time. Or do I have to, like, charge in front of this thing or something? Oh, well. Lexiconophobia or something? Yeah. Yeah, it almost feels intentional, the fact that, like, the fear of long words word is, like, so long. Yeah. I could maybe, like, figure out how they're supposed to be pronounced, because, like, a lot of that phobia stuff is just, like, slapping together some, like, really long etymology words or whatever. Or, like, Latin words or whatever. So I might be able to, like, figure it out if I, like, took my time and, like, segmented it out. But, like, just looking at it when it's, like, in chat and stuff and it, like, wraps around to the next, line, it's like, oh my gosh. Like, I'd have to, like, write it out or something and then, like, segment it by, like, drawing lines or something. We will wait, king. My king, all for us. Interesting. Are they bowing to us because in their vision we are the king, or what? Also, is this not anywhere on the map? Interesting. I thought maybe it would be, like, off on a side segment or something. You want to know a weird fun fact? So, what do you think the world's longest piece of fan fiction was about for the longest time? I don't know if it still is, but, like, the world's longest piece of fan fiction. I can't hit it from there. Okay. Did I get... No. Okay. It was about Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Wii one. With, like, the subspace emissary, where you have, like, all the characters together and everything. It was like the longest piece of writing in English for a long time, I think, actually. I think it might have gotten replaced by, like, a book about, like, plants or something? I could be wrong on that. Oh, boy. Boy, the Path of Pain is sure gonna be fun, huh? The Path of Pain sure is gonna be fun, huh? A 1 million is barely scratching the surface. Yeah, maybe I'll watch that theory after I've actually beaten the game. I mean, I kind of have, but, like, not really, I feel like. I'm getting pretty close, so gosh darn it. What the heck? Okay, jeez. Yeah, I think the Path of Pain might be, like... If this is what this stuff is like, then the Path of Pain is going to be a lot of trial and error. Oh well. Can I Crystal Dash? I can, but apparently it doesn't get me anywhere. Okay. Imagine if I fell down and had to do the buzzsaws all over again. Nope. Yeah, that could be it too. It's hard for me to say without knowing more of the story. But because it's a dream, it could be that, like, they see you as the king or whatever. It's hard to say, at least for me. Oh, dang. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. No! Okay, I got it. Gotcha. Actual warning labels found on consumer products. Ah, yes, the infamous shampoo "do not eat" label or whatever. Did they ever put warning labels on the Tide Pods, by the way? Like the "do not eat" or whatever. Oh, nice! You completed Pantheon? Congratulations. I haven't gotten that far, but I know that it's supposed to be pretty difficult, so... Congratulations to you on that. Gosh dang. Gosh dang. Gosh dang. Okay. Oh, no, I don't even know where I am. Oh, it puts me back all the way here? Oh, right, yeah, because... okay. Oh, wait, I don't have a shadow this time. Oh, I guess because it's technically a dream sequence kind of thing? Okay. Interesting. Where is the bench? Here, let me change out some stuff. Well, if we can't even see where we are on the map anyway. Use High Blood? That's not a bad call. I was gonna use Unbreakable Heart, but High Blood might be a better option, yeah. I guess I could use both. I have... Oh, okay. Congratulations, Zaddy. Which ones were you missing? The one in Fog Canyon? Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that's a... Well, you gotta use some... You gotta borrow somebody else's phone so you can use that phone, obviously. Yeah. Interesting. It sounds like it, yeah. Part of the reason why I don't want to do it is because it sounds like it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Ooh. Dang it. Here's what we're gonna do while I wait for High Blood again. Where did I leave that? There it is. And we're just gonna be generous. Oh no, I didn't mean to hit that button. Let's say... And because you're saving up for, Unbreakable Strength, right? Right? okay. Oh, did I die there? I did. I gotta start counting now. Since that'll be funny. I know, but I just think it would be funny to do on stream. If I, like, dedicated a stream to it or whatever, you know? Just see how it goes. I know the Path of Pain is pretty much optional. There's probably an achievement for it. And I know there's, like, a little scene at the end. That's, like, lore or whatever. But I just think it would be funny to do on stream if I gave, like, myself 2 or 3 hours to work on it. I've already gotten through this area, so... I just died last time later on, so... I can get through this area, at least. High blood isn't bad, but I feel like it would be kind of a... I don't know about a waste, but like... It would be probably not the best use of your notches for the most part. Unless you were doing like a challenge where you couldn't heal or whatever. Or use soul to heal or something. Instructional video on hooking up your VCR included. Nice. Yes? What do you need help with, Akira? I may or may not be able to help you, depending on what kind of help you need. I'm not a licensed professional psychologist, so... Yeah, I played, DMC 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The only DMC I haven't played through at this point is with Collection Edition version. Yeah, I played the Collection Edition version of 1, 2, and 3 on Steam. Oh, right. Yeah. The biggest change with that is just that, like... Gotcha. Okay, yeah. The biggest change with that is A, it's nice to have them all in one place, and B, do I need any settings or something to play it? No, you should be fine. The nicest and, like, biggest change with that, I think, is mostly just that DMC1 now renders to your full size of your monitor. It won't do it for cutscenes. Cutscenes, it'll get, like, a black bar, or, like, menus, or it'll get a black bar, but, like, actual, like, in-game, it'll be, like, 16 by 9, which is nice. Okay. Man, I was really close the first time, huh? Okay, so now, if I remember correctly, we have to go back this way. Huh. That's not open, is it? So where to go from here, then? But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Those games are pretty fun. One is pretty hard. Okay, sounds good. Enjoy DMC. Yep. So that's the start of that area. Yeah, you too. So, okay. Drop down from there. Hit that. So what did that unlock? See, I think we came from that direction. Was that new? Oh, gosh dang it. Okay. Okay, it works me in here now. okay. Cool. So that didn't open. What opened? I hit the switch, so what opened? What? That's locked now? Why is that locked? Huh? I'm so confused. What is going on around here? This is locked too now. What? Game, what the heck? What is going on? This way, maybe? Ah, I see. Do I need Dash Master here, maybe? I'm just trying to get through the palace of pain. The White Palace right now, so. Go middle does not mean anything to me. I have no idea what you mean by go middle. Oh wait, I can dash through that blade because I have the dash that has iframes, right? No, I can't dash through that. Okay. Am I supposed to just crystal dash, maybe? No. Okay, I just needed to be faster. Dash Master would have helped there, but... Well, who are the keywords for the White Palace? Oh. Probably something about my king, the Pale King. What? That moves? Gosh darn it. Oh. I keep, like, losing track. I just assume I died, like, 3 times. No, wait, I died, like... Yeah. Because I died twice to the, Oh, I don't know. I don't know how accurate that death count is at this point. It's probably above 20, honestly. You know what? Let's just add a good another 2 on for good measure. I'm trying to say Desolate Dive. It's so easy to nick yourself. I don't know. Some of this is just kind of trial and error, because unless you have fairly quick reflexes when it comes to platforming, there's just some of this stuff you can't do. That was kind of dumb, I guess. And I guess I just misjudged the timing on that. Okay. Dang it. Try pogoing on spikes? My brother, do you see any spikes? All I see are these stupid saw blades. But I guess I could pogo off them as well, yeah. Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay. So what is the play here? Oh. That's not the play. I don't know. Crystal Dash from there, maybe? I think you could technically do it that way. Oop. Yeah, YouTube is always a little late with that kind of stuff. First dash, then wings? Yeah, I guess you're right, probably, Anli. Yep, that worked. Okay. Thanks for the advice. Let me let high blood fill up a minute. I'll have to do this combo of Grub Song and Hive Blood when I do Path of Pain, since it's technically infinite soul, as long as you wait for Hive Blood to refill before you try the platforming again. Whoa! Okay. Alright. What's over this way? Okay, just this. So as long as you're patient, you don't have to really worry about health. Ouch. Well, did you guys hear that Adobe is being sued by the U.S. government for anti-consumer practices? They actually got me with that recently, like one of the things that they're being sued over, where like they'll have these like hidden cancellation fees for like canceling your subscription, and I had to deal with that when I had to get Adobe for one of my classes, and then they like tried to charge me for like canceling the subscription, so I had to like go to cancel, and then they were like, wait, maybe we can offer you a cheaper plan, and then you do that plan, and then you cancel from that plan, and you don't have cancellation fees on that plan for whatever reason. Oh wait, this is the wrong way to do this, isn't it? That kind of worked. Warning, flammable. Yet the other side. Flame proof contains. Okay. I've been having this like weird experience with like chips and chips lately, where I've had a craving for them, both like either potato chips or like just, you know, corn chips or something. Just like chips, because I would always get them for like lunches. But recently I haven't, like the last couple of weeks, so I just haven't been having any chips. I've been getting like these weird cravings for chips, and it kind of bothers me a little bit that I want chips that badly. So I don't think I'm gonna get any for like at least a couple more weeks, because I find it weird and a little unsettling that I'm like craving them so much. Yeah, Adobe is Well, Adobe's been doing weird stuff and like anti-consumer stuff for a while. But yeah, I guess we'll see if it goes anywhere. Potato chips are fire. They are, dude. Craft. It's just like I've been eating. I don't know. I like potato chips and like good corn chips quite a bit. It's just, and I like them with my lunches and everything. But I don't know. Just the fact that I've been getting like these weird cravings for them is like a little like eyebrow raise for me. So I'm gonna wait until like the end of the month before I get any more. I've also been thinking about like, I don't know, chewing gum more whenever I want a snack to like, so I don't actually like eat the snack. Because I found that I'm not actually hungry. I just want the like stimulation of the taste. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Because unfortunately, like a lot of like potato stuff is like cooked in like oils that aren't good for you and stuff, so same with corn chips and stuff. And a lot of them have all these like flavorings and like chemicals on them and stuff. They definitely are designed to taste pretty good though. Also, I think that if I like don't eat them for a month and then I go and eat them, I think if I bought like some of the cheaper ones, I could probably taste how chemically they are and stuff. The English books? No, that does not ring a bell. What are they about? Dang. Yeah, yeah. Just gotta be patient. Dang it. You know, I think if if I get to the hundreds and the number is going like off the screen, I'm not gonna adjust it. I'm just gonna leave it as is because it's gonna be funnier. I will say, if the entire game's platforming was like this, it would not be very fun. I don't know. I think the Path of Pain, I think it's challenging, but I don't know if this is fun. You know? It's just like a concentration test for like a long period of time. And also like a lot of trial and error until you figure out where all the buzzsaws are. Because a lot of the time there are buzzsaws like above or below you that you just can't see. So I don't know. Please excuse me for being. It was his father's fault. Oh no. Yeah, I think I've got a book that's somewhat like that. Like a comedy book that's somewhat like that. Is that on my shelf right now, or did I get rid of it? Hold on. Yeah, I don't have that book anymore. I had a book like at one point that was similar, but I do have this book called "Kids Say the Darndest Things" by Art Linkletter, which is a book that has illustrations from like the guy who did the Peanuts comics, which is kind of fun. And it's like a collection of like, I think Art Linkletter did like a talk show for a long time, and so these are some of like the funnier things he remembers from like some of the responses that kids used to say on a show. Any brothers and sisters? 2 months old brother. How does he behave? He cries all night. Why is that, do you think? He probably thinks he's missing something on television. Who talks the longest on the phone in your family? My sister. What does she talk about? Mainly about who she's gonna beat up next. I'm high on the list. So there's just like a lot of like funny sayings that kids have said or stories that they've told like on live television. My daddy spreads joy. To whom? To anybody who can pay for it. I don't understand what kind of a job he has. He's a bartender. I'll bet somebody put you up to this. My mother. She's always joking and drinking beer. My father's a school teacher. That's a fine profession. Does he like it? He only has one thing to complain about. What's that? The kids. My dad's a fireman and he sure likes his job. What does he like best about it? All the big fires happen on his day off. My father's the bravest man in the world. How do you know? He cut his finger on glass one time and didn't even cry. What was he doing? He was down in the basement bottling beer. So, yeah. It's just funny stuff like that. It's a fun book. It's fairly old now, too. Like, what's the publication date on this thing? Like, it's kind of dirty, unfortunately, but it's like... yeah. 1957. I think that's... yeah. It's a pretty old book, so... It's a little dirty, but all the pages are still there, and there are, like, no rips in it and everything. So, it's kind of cool, especially since, you know, it was illustrated, or has illustrations by the guy who did, like, the Peanuts comics, so... Anyway. That's a fun piece of my collection. But anyway, back to dying over and over again. Ah, yes, the much more exciting thing of dying to these same saw blades over and over again. Okay, cool. Oh, thanks. Goodness. Will J.K. Rowling ever write another Harry Potter book? Didn't she recently? Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I thought I heard that she did, like, recently. Like, I mean, she helped with The Cursed Child or something, didn't she? Or, like, gave it her seal of approval. Even though that thing reads more like fan fiction than anything else. How's it going? Well, we're getting through it. We're definitely getting through it. I mean, if this is just to, like, get through the palace, I can only imagine how painful the path of pain will be. But I guess we'll do that at some point. No, she's set for life. She's fine. She doesn't need to keep reading books. They're making a Harry Potter Quidditch game. Good. She's doing fine. How's streaming going? Streaming's going pretty good. I've been enjoying this game, and a new game came out recently, so I've been enjoying that. I should probably be making more YouTube videos and working more on that, but, you know, maybe I'll try and do a bit more of that once I'm done with college here. So I've got a little bit more left on college this summer, and then I'll be done, so... Alright, through another section. For how long have I been playing this game? Oh gosh, I think it's been a little over a month now. In-game timer is like probably around 40 hours or so. I need to read The Shining. I've seen the movie multiple times, but I've never read the book. I remember in high school. Am I only playing this game? No. Literally tomorrow I'm streaming something else. I stream one game on the weekends and then one game on weekdays. It helps break things up and, you know, that way I can enjoy multiple genres of the games and stuff. Hello? Controller? Oh, I accidentally unplugged the controller. Alright. There we go. You know, I've never thrown, like, my controller in anger or anything. Do I stream daily? I guess at this point it's, like, every other day for the most part. But usually it's Tuesday, Thursdays, and then Saturday and Sundays. Dang. Let me let Lifeblood refill that, and then I'll heal up the other two. Alright. Yeah. I honestly don't think it's worth streaming every day at this point. Like, my time would be better spent working on videos, I think. 4 to 5 days a week, yeah. Honestly, I should probably stream less. Like, if I really wanted to grow the YouTube channel and stuff, what I should be doing is spending more time on the YouTube channel and then streaming only, like, weekends or whatever. And honestly, I might have to do that for when... You can share ideas, Betty, but if you try and sell me anything, I am banning you from chat. I've had too many salespeople come into my chat recently. That's where Path of Pain is? Is it? Wait, I'm headed towards the Path of Pain? Wait, then where am I supposed to be going for the actual, like, boss fight and, like, final area of this palace? Wait. Okay. Ah, yeah, I figured. Okay. I figured. I figured that's what Betty was up to. Uh-huh. Yeah, I figured. All these questions and everything. Those kinds of questions, I figured that they were going to try and start selling me something. Yup. And then I said I was going to ban them if they asked me to buy something and they left. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. No, break left wall. Oh, okay. So this over here is the Path of Pain or whatever? Yeah, okay, Path of Pain. So we witness secret sealed, 1 month endure the harshest punishment. Okay. This is my job. Fair enough. I'm tired of having salespeople come into my chat. I don't have to give you the time of day. We're here to hang out and enjoy games and stuff and chat, not to have people try and sell me stuff all the time. It gets annoying. Especially when I put in... I should just, like, change the chat rules to, like, no solicitors or anything. Oh, wait, that was a death, wasn't it? Wait. Oh, I forgot to keep track of deaths. Just assume I'm at 66. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. We'll assume I'm there. How about that? That sounds about right. Dang. Does it count as 2 deaths if I get hit twice somehow? I think it just counts as 1. I just took 2 damage before I died. my gosh, move. No, I can't, Betty. You know what? I have so many more important things to do in my life than humor you right now. I hate being harsh and stuff like that, but, like, I have to be. Because otherwise, like, these salesman people will never take a hint. Anyway. I saw today that there was a new glitch found for the early Persona games. At least the PSP versions of them. Yeah, the PSP versions. So if you hit the confirm button after a battle's over quickly enough, it's like a frame perfect thing. But if you can hit it a bunch of times, the game will pay out the amount of XP multiple times over for the battle. So that's going to be really good for speed runs. The biggest thing is that you can get a stoma quicker. I mean, it could be kind of good for it could be kind of good for casual playthroughs as well, but like it's kind of hard to pull off. So it's mostly going to be like something that like speedrunners mess around with. I don't know. Maybe if I keep complaining about like salespeople, the salespeople will go away. But yeah, like, no, it's like, and all these like salespeople, they'll come in and they'll like, they're not selling snake oil, but they're not being honest about it. Like, they'll sell you art and stuff, but like, realistically, like, I can have the best Twitch banner in the world, and like, all this stuff, but like, it's not gonna actually do anything. No, I'm not checking your company handles. Go away. If you keep bothering me about this, I will ban you. I don't care. I'm not... No, I'm not gonna... I don't owe you anything. I literally met you 5 seconds ago. Why do you think I owe you anything? I don't owe you to, like, look at your stuff. I don't owe you anything. You're being annoying and taking up, like... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just whatever. Alright. Oh. It's obviously a throwaway account because of how it's named and everything, too. Yeah, there. Alright. Alright, where were we? Right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know. I'm just getting more and more annoyed with those people. You know what I should do? You know what I should do? Because, like, a lot of them come in to, like, sell me banner stuff or whatever. I should just make a banner that says, stop trying to sell me stuff, or I do not want your junk. Please stop trying to sell me stuff, or whatever. That's what I should be doing. I wonder if any of them are, like, chatbots yet. Like, AI chatbots yet. Because I bet we'll see some of that kind of stuff. Like, chatbots, like, advertising, whatever in, like, people's streams or whatever. I mean, that kind of already happens, but, like, more sophisticated ones. I guess the biggest thing there is, like, is it worth it at that point? Because then they have to be able to respond to, like, audio input from, like, the person who's streaming. Oh, nothing. Just somebody was being annoying about trying to sell me stuff on Twitch. How are you doing, Spring? Other than that, I'm like trying to get through the White Palace. As you can see by the death count, it's a work in progress. We're getting through it. You can also write some funny little things. Yeah, I should just make a banner, honestly. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'll add it to my list of things to do when I'm working on the layouts for stream and stuff anyway. Because I got to make a bunch for, like, oh, dang. For, like, Game Boy Advance and, like, DS and 3DS streams and stuff like that. Here soon. I'm thinking I might play some of some older games. I was like, I might as well, like, sit down and, like, you know, make a layout and for, like, all that kind of stuff. Nice, thanks, Spring. I appreciate it. I will say I'm not very good at platforming, in my opinion. So I've been pleasantly surprised with how, dang it, well I've been doing in this game overall. Like, I got down pogoing relatively quickly. Thanks, Kirby. Imposter. Among Us. It's gonna be funny seeing me play Path of Pain. I wonder if I'll, like, actually rage out at all. I very rarely rage out, so it would be kind of funny if I did. I feel like maybe I should have gone up the other side. Yeah, there we go. Can't believe that worked. Alright. Remember to pogo the spikes. Yep. Or in this case, I think I have to pogo the saw blade. Yep. I heard a voice, but it's probably just more of the, yeah, those guys. Alright, looks like we're getting close to the next switch. Looks like it's on the other side of the room. Alabastion songs on piano? Ooh, nice. Alabastion's a game I want to play at some point on stream. Dang it. I played like halfway through that game before, but never finished it, unfortunately. So, if I play a game on stream, I'm more likely to finish it. There's very few games I actually have streamed and not finished. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's been a while since I've started a game on stream and not finished. I think the last one was like more than 2 years ago. But that's usually because I do a good amount of research about a game before I like commit to playing it on stream. Yeah, no, I don't get worked up over stuff like that too much. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Bastion. Sorry, I forgot the Hollow part and only read Bastion. And so I was thinking of the Supergiant game. My bad. But you're right, yeah. That is KH. Speaking of which, once we are done with Hollow Knight, I think we're going to do that multiplayer thing with a friend of mine, since Kingdom Hearts is now on Steam, so we thought it would be kind of fun to do something fun for that. Although I think we're going to be a week or two late to it because of Hollow Knight, but whatever. It'll still be fun to do. There's like a randomizer thing that you can do where it randomizes the game and then it links up the game, so we both have to find items in our versions of the randomized game to properly progress, so. Dang. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have a bad habit of not completing games I start. Especially when I was younger. I used to be, like, really angry as a small child. Like, I was a really angry small child. But I got over it eventually, so maybe that's why... oh, Crystal Dash, maybe? So maybe that's why I don't get angry too much anymore. Nope, not Crystal Dash. I'm sure you could time the Crystal Dash right, but... I feel like I kind of have to dash through them, no? Oh, right. I keep, like... honestly, I keep just adding deaths whenever I remember. Like, I'll add 2 or 3. Just because, like, I keep forgetting. We probably honestly crossed over 100 at this point, but whatever. Here, I'll just add 1 more for good measure. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a skip. So... Gotcha. Well, I don't know the speedrun route, so... The only games in my backlog are Ni no Kuni, Kingdom Hearts 1, that aren't 1, 2, and 3, but the rest, and that's it. I mean, apart from 1, 2, and 3, the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games are interesting, but kind of hit or miss. Like, some of them have some really weird gameplay mechanics, or, like, change things up in a weird way, which can be good or bad. So, I think you spelled Radiance correctly, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get to, like, God, Home, and all that stuff next week. But I did, Queen's Garden on Tuesday, so I figured we'd do this today, and then we can probably try and get the other one of the last 2 endings today. Okay, but how... Okay, seriously, how am I supposed to get through this? I mean, that kind of works. I think you should dash from a specific spot to land exactly on the place, exactly in the middle. Dang, that's gonna be tough. Okay. You also have to time it right, too. Is there not, like, maybe another way around or something? No. At least not... Oh. Oh, great. Now I have to go back up. Okay. Oh. Hey, we hit 100. Okay. Big 100, baby. I will say I have been fairly enjoyed the platforming of this game up to this point, but I think this is a little bit much for me. The wall before the curve looks weird. The wall before the curve? Oh, you mean that's breakable? Okay. Like there's a breakable wall down there? I see. Okay. If I can get down there without dying. Dang it. Okay. Well, that makes me wonder if that was even possible, but okay. I probably have to try and jump as soon as they come out. Oh wait, don't I need soul to do this? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I can dash downwards, but it's not necessary. Hooray! You mean chat took pity on me. Zizo took pity on me and just told me where it was. I didn't find anything. Somebody was just like, alright, this is taking too long. Time to move this along. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, dang. Dive? I am out of soul. But I guess if I die enough, I do have the grub song on, so every time I take damage, I get a little bit back. So now I can do it. Dang it. Got farther that time, at least. Yeah. Fair enough. Like I said, I do like most of the platforming in this game, but this like last section has been a little too much BS for me, personally. We're starting to get into that territory of like platformers where the difficulty is in just like repetitiveness and like is The Hobbit worth reading? No, I wouldn't have given up, but yeah, it would have taken me a while. I think The Hobbit's worth reading. I'll say this. I have read through The Hobbit. I have attempted to read through the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings. I got a book and a half in, and I just couldn't stomach all the these and thuses. It was adding way too much time to, like, read it all for me personally. But that was, like, when I was younger, so... Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, no. It's fine. I don't mind. Personally, I like the boss fights more than the platforming. Like, Hollow Knight's got, like, both hard platforming segments and, hard bosses, and for me, I personally prefer the challenge of the hard boss fights. I just find that to be more enjoyable. Don't do Path of Pain. I'll dedicate a stream to Path of Pain. We'll do like a stream of it and we'll see how it goes. Well. Yeah, I'll do like a stream of it and, you know, 2 or 3 hours or whatever. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, whatever, then I've done a stream of it and I can move on with my life. I think it'll be funny for stream as well to see me, like, try and do it, so I think it'll be good stream content. It's kind of like, you know how there's, like, those games, like, Getting Over It and stuff? Kind of like that. Nah, I only cry over 70-hour long JRPGs. Don't worry about it. Specifically, the last time I cried on stream was, like, at the ending of a game, or, like, a 70-hour JRPG. Oh, because, like, something sad happened at the end of the game, or whatever, and it just kind of got me, so I cried, so. Oh, you're talking to Kirby. My bad. I guess there's a platform over here. Is that just... Okay, I see. I think I have to pogo off this thing. Nope. I think I see, okay. Yeah, that does suck, Spring. Although it matters less and less the further you get into the game. Because at a certain point you just run out of things to spend Geo on. For better or for worse. Because at that point Geo becomes kind of meaningless, but also, like, I guess, whatever at that point. Although I guess if you're trying to do, like, an second playthrough or something, then yeah. Ah. Although I will say this is not close to the max amount of deaths I've ever had in a video game. The most I've ever had while tracking it is 300. $80 of which were to the first boss or so. So, I've definitely had more frustrating things that I've done in video games. Oh, was I supposed to? Oh, okay. I think I'm supposed to crystal dash through that gap there. I kind of blend in with the background here, don't I? Like my little face does. Because of how white it is. Probably especially with compression on YouTube and stuff, too. Probably blend in pretty well. We have 123 deaths. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy as ABC. Da, 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 da. Okay. Ah. Well, at least I got a little bit farther this time. I mean, I do want to try, yeah. I do want to try, like, Celeste and stuff. And I know that game gets pretty hard with some of its platforming challenges and stuff, so. I think you can play through the main game, and it gets fairly difficult, but probably not more difficult than this. But, like, with, like, all the challenges and stuff, it can get pretty difficult, so. But it seems like a pretty interesting game from a story perspective and visuals, presentation style. So it's a game I would like to play at some point. Do, re, mi, easy as 1, 2, 3. Do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, far, so. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like the animation of the high blood regenerating. It's kind of fun. Is high blood, like, actually useful in boss fights? Because I feel like it's actually, regenerating fairly quickly. But I guess it, like, resets if you take damage, I guess is the thing. So you'd have to, like, avoid taking damage from bosses. And I think there are certain bosses that just one-shot you, right? Like, even not on the hardest difficulty, where everything one-shots you, I assume. Oh, shoot. Oh, I was supposed to crystal dash through there, not try and pogo off of it. I mean, I guess you probably could pogo off those spikes, but I think you're supposed to crystal dash from the left side. Okay. Dang. Okay. They should have just called it the Palace of Pain. Yeah, the cost is pretty high. That is fair. I think it also doesn't work if you're doing like a lifeblood thing as well. But that's even if you did work with lifeblood, that's a lot to spend on just like upping your health or like making yourself tankier. At that point, you're probably just gonna want to throw in some charms that help your damage output somewhat. Yeah. I guess the other thing about having this many deaths as well is it's not quite the same thing as like with a boss. Because like with a boss fight, you can sometimes get, you know, like you know, 10-20 minutes into a boss fight and then you just die on like the last phase or something. But plus there's no way anyone can just defeat a boss and only take 1 damage. If you can, then you're probably good enough at the boss fight to just like throw on something else. Lifeblood and Hive do make a charm combo. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Still, it seems like a lot to spend on a Hive Blood build. I think you would run out of notches before you could make anything, like, super good. Okay. No! Oh, man. Oh, man. Gosh darn it. That was close. Ah. We're reaching close to the amount of Pokemon in the first generation of Pokemon. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, Union. With SMT5 Vengeance, I think we finally have an SMT or Persona game that has more demons or personas in it than the original Pokemon game. To be fair, like, I wonder what that number would look like if you only considered unique evolutionary lines, because, you know, Pokemon evolve where Persona and stuff don't, but people call it charm interaction, I think. Charm interaction combo. Either way. My favorite charm in the game? Definitely Wayward Compass. I am terrible with directions. That's my that is my go-to charm in the game. I am awful with directions, so. Yeah. Like, you guys see how much I check the map in, like, any game I play. I'm, like, terrible with directions. I also have a bad habit of, like, if there's a mini-map, sometimes I'll stop looking at, like, the main game and just go off the mini-map, because there's so much stuff on there that, like, it actually becomes, like, easier for me to get around or, like, keep track of, like, where I'm trying to go by just focusing on the mini-map. It's kind of bad. I think if I was gonna mod the game, for my own, like, convenience, I'd probably make a, I'd probably add a mod that just has Wayward Compass on all the time or whatever. Or makes it, like, a permanent upgrade you can get or something. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. Although, again, I do think that, like, SMT or Persona would stack up better if we took into consideration, like, only, like, the evolutionary lines, you know, like, unique Pokemon. What's my second, then, I guess, maybe? Besides, Wayward Compass. My second one is probably Mark of Pride. It's just very useful throughout the entire game, and you can get it so early on from the Mantis Lords. It's good for platforming, it's good for combat, it's good for boss fights. It's just really good. It's something I barely ever take off. Same with, like, Wayward Compass. So I think that Mark of Pride is probably my number 2. Oh, shoot. There's spikes over there. Well, I got through. Gosh darn it. I got through that section at least, so this time I just got not jump straight into the spikes, huh? Or dash right into the spikes. Gotta break my dash before I run into them. But no, I've been pleasantly surprised at how well I've been doing on the platforming sections of this game. Because, like I said, I don't consider myself particularly good at 2D platformers or anything. And I wasn't expecting as much platforming and difficult platforming as is in this game. I want to try the Path of Pain. I think it'll be a pain. I think I'll die a lot, and I think it'll be funny for stream, or it'll be fun to do on stream, but I'm not going to force myself to go through with it. Maybe in the future I'll force myself to go through with it, or something. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take a little bit of damage over having to redo that section again. Hey! Alright, water break. Ooh, water and stretch break. But yeah, I don't know. I think, like, once I get through this, I get through God Home, you know, get both the other 2 endings, I think I'll be pretty happy with my playthrough of Hollow Knight for a first go around. I think coming back for a Pantheon and stuff would be fine, but yeah. Yeah, there are certain games I've played enough where I've memorized, like, the whole map and, like, a bunch of stuff about them. Like, talking about Pokemon, I have, like, a good amount of the Pokemon games, like, the entire maps memorized, and, like, a lot of, like, the evolutionary levels and learn sets for, Pokemon memorized as well. Nice, nice. I gotta get around to playing the HD versions of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Maybe, I don't know if I'll put that in the poll next, but yeah. Nice. Congratulations, Spring. But yeah. I gotta go. I would probably have already done it if they bothered to put them on Switch. The HD remakes, but whatever. Oh, you do look a lot like me, huh? I thought you'd be taller. No cost too great. Yeah? No cost too great, huh? No blazing kin, only one light shall shine against the dark. The worm becomes beacon, minds expanded, to yield, to devote. Eternity and promise and charge and progeny cursed. Okay. Anything else? Is that just lore? Is it? Did they announce that they were porting over the Twilight Princess and Wind Waker to Switch? Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping they'll put them out on Switch too. I'm hoping they'll be Switch 2 launch titles. Oh, I gotta punch the king. Okay. Beat it out of him. Dang, I was hoping there would be a boss fight at the end of this area. Alright. Alright. King Soul. Soul of Worm, Soul of Root, Heart of Void. Alright. Holy charm symbolizing a union between higher beings. The bearer will slowly absorb the limitless soul contained within. Opens the way to a birthplace. Interesting. I thought... Is there a Twilight Princess thing coming out for Switch? I know there's the Princess Zelda game, but that's more based off of, I think, A Link to the Past, with the art style of the remake that they did for, Link's Awakening. Opens the way to a birthplace. So do I have to go down to the depths of the kingdom then? Ancient Basin? Is there anywhere in the abyss we haven't gone in there? Yeah. I got the charm equipped. Pretty high cost. Oh, yeah. Let me throw on Mark of Pride. And then... What's a good 2 cost? I guess we could do 1 cost as well. We could just do Dash Master. Go to Abyss. Alright. Go to Abby's. Alright, on my way to Abby's right now. Oh, sorry, did you mean Arby's? Do you want me to pick you anything up while I'm at Arby's? I haven't eaten at Arby's in a while. I know. My dad got sick one time after eating there, so we never went too much as kids. Alright. While he's flying over, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. We can do the death counter thing again for like a boss or something. 147 though. That's pretty high. Yeah. I guess I could have kept track of all my deaths throughout this game. I probably would have the highest amount of deaths in this game. Not if you count all the like platforming deaths so far of any game I've played. If you only count like deaths to like actual enemies or something, I still would have more to like other games, but yeah. Please a burger. I don't know. Do they do burgers at Arby's? I think they're more like meats and like cold cuts and stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that before. It would make sense. I honestly think that they're probably holding on to them for Switch too. I thought maybe we would get them for the current Switch. since we are in like the last year or so of the Switch's life cycle, I thought they might be good like release titles. Who knows? Maybe they will be like a release title for, or like maybe they will come out like for this holiday or whatever. But yeah. But I guess, you know, we'll wait and we'll. I'm sure they'll release them eventually, but we all know how good Nintendo is at re-releasing their games so people can actually buy them. You know? Like, they have a tendency to just, like, you know, hold on to, hey, Mother 3 English translation, anybody? Mother 3 English translation? Surely any day now we'll get the Mother 3 English translation. Nintendo wouldn't be that stupid to not release one, right? With how beloved Mother 2 was? I'm sure. Yeah, they could. Switch and Switch 2. Because I assume anything they release for Switch will be backward where it's compatible with the Switch 2, if even just through like digital versions. Like, maybe the physical, like, won't fit into the actual, like, console. Hopefully it does. But, like, all the digital stuff, at least, should transfer over. Yeah. I gotta play Mother, too. I've never actually played Earthbound. I gotta go and... I gotta play that. Now would be a good time, too, because it's summertime. Oh, but there, I don't know. There's so many good games. People have been begging me to play the Yakuza games for a while. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll throw it on a poll here at some point. That was dumb. Tomatoes translation will have to do. Yeah. Well, I think they've actually said that part of the reason why they've never localized Mother 3 is because there's already an English fans translation. That seems kind of dumb to me. When all the other projects, fan projects, they're like, oh no, we hate those, but like, that specific fan project, they're like, yeah, because of that fan project, we're never gonna release like our official version. It's like, what? Okay. Oh, is this the... Oh. Is this where we were hatched? No cost too great. Oh. More vessel bodies. I can't access the menu. I assume I'm supposed to climb out of here. No mind to think. No will to break. No voice to cry in suffering. Born of God and void. Huh, I didn't know I could hang from ledges. You shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight. Collected the Void Heart. Emptiness. An emptiness that was hidden within, now unconstrained, unifies the void under the bearer's will. This charm is a part of the bearer and cannot be unequipped. Okay. Oh, right, I gotta be at a bench to do that. They're no longer hostile. Okay. I guess we're doing one of the other endings today, then. That's good. And then there'll be one more ending to do next week. And then we can work on God Home next week and maybe do a stream of Path of Pain. Me too. It'll be nice to fight a boss again rather than worrying about platforming. Oh, I guess I could have used the teleport thing, huh? Oh well. I keep forgetting about the teleport thing. It's such a useful tool. But yeah. Well, I'll have to imagine it, because I still don't quite know what's going on. I get the fact that, like, Hollow Knight is supposed to be empty. And is, like, intentionally so. So that way, they are not... They're the perfect weapon. They're the Hollow Knight, you know? There's nothing inside. There's a reason why they don't speak or anything. And why they're not corrupted by soul. When you're done of the one... I'm sorry, what curve? What was that, Zizo? When you're done of the one... Okay. So let's throw on... I probably don't need the navigation one. A lot of charms. The only one left really is the Grubmaster one. I'll probably work on Grubs off stream. Get those done. I'd like to get all the charms done at least. How's my completion rating? 103%. Okay. Thought it would have gone up a little bit more than that, but I guess not. Well, we probably want Unbreakable Strength and Quick Slash. And then what's a good 2 cost one we could do? Soul Twister, maybe? Or Spell Twister? Or we could do Unbreakable Heart. We could be tankier, or we could do a bit more damage with our spells. Either one would be good. Dream Nail. Okay. Well, if we have to Dream Nail, then maybe Dream Wielder would be a good thing to grab. When you're done... Oh, the first one is not Dream Nailing, and then the second one is Dream Nailing. Okay. So we'll save that for next time, then. Alright, let's go with Unbreakable Heart for now, then. And then take me to Dirtmouth. %100 or more to get the true ending. I have 103%, so we should be fine. I'm sure people would tell me if I couldn't get the ending or whatever. Okay, so this time oh, hey, Hornet. The path is opened. One way or another, an end waits inside. I won't be joining you in this. That space is built to sustain your likes. Its binding would drain me were I to join. Don't be so surprised. I'll not risk my own life in your attempt. Though, if the moment presents, I'll aid as I'm able. Can it achieve that impossible thing? Should it? Alright. Time to fight this guy again. He wasn't too hard, actually. Unless he's changed, or he gets a new phase now that I have the Void Heart equipped. Because he has that thing where he'll, like, start stabbing himself. He was a cool fight, but he wasn't super hard compared to some other fights. And now that I have more upgrades as well. Like, I have more health, my nail does way more damage between Unbreakable Strength and the fully upgraded nail. And I have experience in fighting him, so... Don't Dream Nail for second ending? Okay. Fair enough. And then we'll come back and Dream Nail. So we can get the other two endings done today. Nice! That'll be good. And then we can just start on Godhome next week. You know, since you guys are saying it, maybe instead of doing... You know what I'll do? I'll put up a poll, probably after Tuesday. If we get Godhome done in, like, one day. Oh, that killed Hornet. Because we didn't actually Dream Nail there instead. Okay. Yeah, she said that it would drain her. So I think it kills Hornet if you do that there. Instead of taking advantage of her sacrifice to Dream Nail him. All Night Community desperately needs Silk Song. Yeah, it looks like mods have a lot of fun stuff behind them, but it's been at least a few years since then, since the game came out, so even with mods, you know. Interesting. It seems like the only major difference for this ending is that Hornet dies. Sorry, I was gonna put on the poll whether people want me to do the Path of Pain or try Pantheon for a stream. Sealed siblings. Okay, so that's the ending where they're sealed together. Fair enough. Pretty similar. All right, can I skip out of the? Oh, I can't skip out of the credits. All right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom then, since I can't skip out of the credits. Oh, I'll be right back. Give me some. Okay. The difference is the seal for the egg is hornet. Interesting. Okay. And the infection is gone for good, I think? Yeah. I guess. I think that's... Yeah. But anyway, I think we'll go ahead and, like, work on the God Home DLC or whatever it is, on Tuesday, next Tuesday. And then if we get it done in one stream, great. If not, then that's fine. We'll work on it on Thursday as well. But I think once God Home is done, that'll probably be the last big thing I want to do, because, interesting. I don't know anything about God Home yet, so. Interesting. 41 hours, huh? Doesn't feel like that. Yeah. Yeah, so it might take like all of Tuesday and Thursday to do the God Home stuff. We'll see. Days or even months? Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. Hey! If it takes me days or even months, then the good news is that I'll look into it, I guess. But, like, I'll look into it or whatever. Is it the Pantheon stuff? Because I don't want to do the Pantheon stuff. If there's, like, another optional boss, which I think is what it sounds like with God Home, then I'll do the extra, like, boss, but I don't want to do all the Pantheon stuff right now. I'd rather come back later for that, because I think if I do all the Pantheon stuff right now, I'll get, like, burnt out on it. So, alright, so let's do this boss again, but this time we're not gonna, we're gonna take the opportunity and dream nail him when we get the chance. When, Hornet steps in. Dang, I didn't have this much trouble with him the first time I fought him. Like 5 seconds ago, so... I have to remember that I also have quick slash on. Pantheons are like big doors. Did you do them, but any other thing is unnecessary? That Hollow Knight is missing one arm. Which Hollow Knight? The big one? The big one seems like he's missing one arm, but the Radiance. Oh, so this is what you were talking about. Okay, so I knew that the giant moth lady was like a boss in this game, but I thought that was like what the God Home DLC was, I'll be honest. Although it does look a little bit different than what I've seen online, so maybe there's like another version of it that's even harder. Dang. Oh, it hits for 2. Okay. That was lucky. I can't believe I placed myself perfectly, so I didn't actually get hit there. Or I guess this could be a first phase or whatever. Oh, do I have to cut my shadow? Moth. Okay. Okay. So let's try and have a better Hollow Knight fight this time. Dang. Okay. I say taking like 2 damage for free. So that way it can save some soul for the next phase of the fight. Sorry, Artorias? I'm not familiar with that name. I assume you're referencing another game series or something. But I'm very bad with names, so. There are 3 phases? Okay. Three phases of the Moth, or 3 phases including Hollow Knight? Okay. This time then. Austerities from Dark Souls, gotcha. Dang it. Maybe change build? Oh, okay. I didn't know it auto-healed you. Good to know. Alright. Why would I change off a nail build? Come on, we all know that it's not like magic builds are the best builds in this game or anything. Although, for me personally, I just like nail builds. But if I don't have to heal before I go into that fight, then that makes it a bit easier, I guess. Like, I don't have to worry about being too sloppy with this first fight. Quick Slash is great. What are you talking about? Quick Slash is great for a nail build or a magic build, because you get to gain so much soul from it. What are you talking about? Dang. Howling Wraith was pretty good there. Alright. After 3 deaths, I think it's time to turn this back on. Okay. Well, we can change things up slightly, I guess. I don't know. Why don't we do this? Here. Instead of Unbreakable Heart, let's throw on Spell Twister. Let's do that. How about that? That'll be good. And that means we get to use spells more often. But yeah, no, Quick Slash is good. Like, it's good for soul generation, and it's good for, like, a nail build, either way. It's just, like, a really good thing to have against bosses. It's unequivocally, like, one of the best arms in the game. For DPS. Like, it's just a straight-up improvement to, like, all your damage with how fast you can swing. What are you talking about? Look how fast I can hit blade. What are you What do you mean it's not useful? Oops. Oh my gosh, that was so dumb. I'm not used to spells, so I hit the wrong button and dashed off the side. Yeah, we could do Shaman as well. Whatever, I think the build is fine. I think I just need to get better at the boss. Honestly, I think the question isn't my charms. I think the charms are fine. I think it's just a matter of getting better at the boss and, like, practicing the boss and everything. At least I'm able to get through the Hollow Knight pretty quickly now. Yeah, I guess I could throw on Shaman instead of, like, maybe, if I wanted to go full nail or full magic build, I could definitely swap out, Unbreakable Strength for... Oh, nice. That's the first time I got through the first phase. I assume it's the first phase. How about that? Interesting. This phase seems pretty similar to the last, just with, like, the platforms. Are we deleting the platforms now? Oh, you can see the souls of the other Hollow Knights. Or the failed ones, I guess. The other children. All the other dead children. Wait, is that it? Beyond Good and Evil's getting a remaster? Nice. Wait, that can't be it. There's one more phase, right? That's it? Dang, I thought there'd be one more phase. All right, cool. Hey, look at that. Fourth try, or fifth try was a charm, I guess, right? Well, Quick Slash was a charm. Quick Slash was the charm, but yes. Nice. Yeah. So this is the canon ending where the Hollow Knight sacrifices himself. But Hornet lives. So that way we can have Silk Song. You know, eventually. Dream no more. Interesting. So, okay. So, my understanding is... So, let me see if I can figure out what the heck is going on in this game. So, we are an empty vessel / child that was created to contain the infection. That's what the Hollow Knight or Hollow Knights were. But the infection wasn't contained in time to prevent the fall of the kingdom. But this ending seems to be getting rid of the root of the uh, getting to the root of like whatever caused the infection and destroying it. None of the above endings are canon. I imagine this one's got to be closest to canon though, given the status of like Silksong of like Hornet being alive. Like either this one is canon or the one where the Hollow Knight seals the infection within himself are canon. Either way, it doesn't really matter for Silksong, it seems like, because it seems like Silksong takes place at like like a different area of the world. So it doesn't really matter one way or another. We just know that Hornet lives for Silksong to happen. So we know at least like the one where they both get sealed inside, and I think she dies. I think if you don't like Dream Nail there, we know that one isn't technically canon because Silksong. I'm half right. Okay. Yeah, I guess at this point I've done all 3 endings, so if you guys want to like fill in the blanks or fill in the half that I'm missing or whatever, you can go ahead and do that. Interesting. Yeah, I remember like saying that this game should have an emote button or an emote feature, or like a taunt feature, where you could like taunt to gain soul. But somebody's like, well, that wouldn't really be in canon with the Hollow Knight. I guess because they're not supposed to like have emotions or whatever. Meet on the road ahead. Road, it's more of a highway. It was contained in time. The issue is just that the Hollow Knight loves the Pale King. Therefore, he was not truly hollow and failed to contain the infection. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, okay, gotcha. The only reason why the infection was still spreading is because the Hollow Knight wasn't completely hollow. I see. Okay, interesting. Gotcha. And so the infection used that thought to like continue to spread anyway. Do they ever say like what the source of the infection was? 103%. It's funny because we just saw this. It was to make his father proud. Yeah. The Pale King. Okay. Interesting. So, okay. The radiance is the infection. Okay, interesting. Huh. So where do we go from here? I guess I could like pick up some grubs or something. So what is the God Home DLC? Sorry. So the God Home, I assume it's like the Pantheon and like one extra boss, right? Gotcha. Interesting. Because you do look a lot like the Pale King. Like, yeah. The Hollow Knight that you play as definitely looks a lot like the Pale King. Just with different horns. This is such a good game, by the way. Can I just say that? This is a very good game. God Home is in Waterways? Oh, no, I have to go back to Waterways? Gosh darn it, that's my least favorite place. You become the Void King. Interesting. Where would that be in the Waterways? I feel like I've gone pretty much everywhere in there. So, like, is there another extra boss I should be doing? You need to get a simple key. Do I? Okay. Okay, wait, before we... So, I think there is a... I think there is another moth boss that I've seen. My understanding is that there's like one more big moth boss, and then I think the Pantheon stuff. Do I have to do the Pantheon stuff to get to the moth boss? Is my question. Because is that what Godhome stuff is? Because I think that's what Godhome stuff is. As just guessing. If that's who he plays, looks like the Pale King because he's Pale King's child. That makes sense. I think all of them were, all of the vessels were the Pale King's child, right? Like when you go into the abyss, all those bodies. You can find a simple key in the Colosseum. Okay. Did I not get it and use it then? You have to do the Pantheons? Dang it. Okay. Well, let me go get this key and unlock the Godhome thing in a minute, and we can do that. Because I don't want to do the Pantheons right now, I'll be honest with you. It sounds like a lot. But, you know what? Let's go unlock it, and then... I don't know. I guess maybe this is the end of Hollow Knight for now? Question mark? I'm not sure. Yeah, they are all the Pale Kings. Because, like, I'm enjoying the game, but, like, I feel like doing all the Pantheon stuff is going to be, like, a major drain. Okay. Well, let me, head over to the Colosseum then a minute. I'm not sure what you mean by those fights in a dark room either, but okay. Oh, I could have just, yeah, whatever. So you mentioned there's a key at the Colosseum then. I think the closest to the Colosseum is the King's, yeah, the King's station. You need Pantheons to get to the Absolute Radiance. Okay. Alright. Well, let's go check it out. I don't know if I want to do all the Pantheon stuff right now. I don't know. It sounds like a lot. Like, there are people in chat since day one who have been talking about how, like, you know, Pantheon is tough, or they haven't gotten through the entire Pantheon thing. So, I don't know. I kind of want to do it, but also, like, it sounds like a lot right now. And I already have... I don't know. Let me think about it over the weekend. But like, man, I don't know. I kind of want to do next year anyway. Next year anyway, I want to go around and do a bunch of super bosses for games I've played. Like somebody was mentioning the DMC series. I kind of want to go and do the super bosses for that, Bayonetta, stuff like that. So maybe I just, like, work it into that anyway. Like, I just come back around next year and do all the Pantheon and Absolute Radiance stuff. Or I do it, like, if they ever announce when Silk Song is going to come out, I can just, like, do it before Silk Song comes out or something to get hyped for it. I don't know. But anyway, let's unlock it. Is there anything besides the Pantheon and the Absolute Radiance that I have not yet done that you guys think I should do? I guess is the question. I guess there's a Path of Pain. But I don't care too much about doing the Path of Pain. Like, I don't ever... I didn't expect myself to, like, completely do it. Even more so after struggling with the White Palace itself. But, I wanted to give it a shot if we were playing the game anyway. But it sounds like I've done pretty much everything I want to do in this game, because I've gotten the true ending. I'm at 103% completion. At this point, it sounds like the only real thing left to do is the second Grim fight and the Pantheon stuff. Grub? Oh, right. Getting all the grubs. That's true. Yeah. There's getting all the grubs. I guess we could do... Yeah. I guess we could do, like, one more week where... I got the collector done, yeah. Wait, am I going the right way? Oh, I'm not. I passed by it. My bad. Oh, the flower quest, the collector... No, I did the collector. The grubs, the flower quest. And then... I guess the, I guess the Path of Pain. I don't know. The flower quest and, like, the grubs are, like, side quest stuff, though. It's not super substantial. But I guess if you guys think I should do it, we could do, like, one more week of streams of Hollow Knight where I do that stuff. I'm just gonna do the, well, the flower quest has the only mask shard that I haven't gotten yet. Like, the flower quest and, like, the grubs are, like, the last two side quests to do that I haven't done. I guess we could do those, and I could do, like, some Pantheon or some Path of Pain or whatever. So... yeah. I guess let's do, like, one more week of the game next week. And we'll do the side quest stuff, and we'll do all that and everything. Grubs give you a charm, yeah. I was gonna just do the grubs off stream, but we could just do them on stream next Tuesday. Do that, do the flower thing, and then Thursday we can do a little bit of the Pantheon, a little bit of Path of Pain, maybe. And that'll probably be good. That sounds good. That'll be a good place to leave off of. Because it does feel like a little sun to just end off here. Anyway, so somebody said that there was a key somewhere that I needed. Do I have this key already? It'd be funny if I did, but no, I don't. I guess also I haven't, wait, didn't I already... I think I might have already done this. Because didn't this guy have a simple key or whatever? The guy who was over here? Is that what you're directing me to? Or is there something else over here that I haven't done? I might have already opened the door. Oh, hello. Is there something over here? Ooh, hello. No, there's nothing over here. There was probably, like, something over here, but it looks like I already got it. Yeah, because I remember fighting the guy who was over here. Okay. Well, where... did I open the door, maybe? So you said it was in the Royal Waterways. I guess I could just, like, look it up, right? At this point in the game, I could just, like, look it up a minute. So... Hollow Knight, God Home, Unlock. Use the dream nail on God Seeker in the junk pit. God Seeker can be freed from her sarcophagus with a simple key. One can be bought from Sly. City of Tears. One can be found in Ancient Basin. Pale Lurker. Okay, well, let's go check out the City of Tears, because that's the easiest thing to get to. I might have already gotten it, but at least it's easy to get to. Let's get back over to King's Station a minute. Going on a treasure hunt. Gotta find ourselves a simple key. Okay, so we've done that. We know it's not... Let's head over to the left. Should be pretty quick to get back over to King's Station, and then we can just teleport over to the storeroom. No fault damage, baby. Oh, right. And then from the city's storerooms... I see. Okay. Here, we'll pin it. If we haven't picked it up already, there should be one that's like right there. And then, yeah, I'll just pin these both. And then the other one is down here in Ancient Basin. If we haven't gotten it already, apparently it's like on a corpse that's been eaten or something. On the dead body of a royal retainer inside of Maluk corpse. Okay. So let's go see if the one that's here in the City of Tears is still there. If not, then I can figure it out from there. And go down to the other one. I assume I've probably already gotten it. Unless it's like behind a hidden wall or something, maybe? Let me just double check. Yeah, I think I already got the one that was over here. That makes sense. City of Tears is pretty well combed over at this point. All right, probably the last one, knowing me, is probably the one in Ancient Basin. Probably the last one I haven't gotten, so let's go ahead and do that a minute. You should search up the location of the key. I did. That's what I was pinning on the map. Because there's one in both of those locations that I pinned. And then there's one from the shop, and then there's one from that enemy we can fight. So, unless I've already opened the door, which is, I guess, possible. Is this the closest one? Yeah, it is. Unless I've already opened it up and somehow used up all the simple keys, the last one is probably over here. Because I've already bought the one from Sly, I already did the one from defeating that one guy. And then there was one in the City of Tears, but it looks like I already got that one. So if there's going to be any that I missed, it's probably the one in Ancient Basin. So we just gotta head over to that pin on the map. Yeah. So it's probably just the one over here. Right, that. I remember you, Quakes. I remember dying to you twice. Oh. Very quiet here. No music and there's a lack of background sounds. Wait, I think there should be one of the keys in a corpse. There's someone you can meet. Okay. I mean, I think we have to dream nail somebody's dead body, it sounds like, or something. Close from here, I think. Yeah, here it is. That was the last simple key. Okay, cool. And so now, let's remove that pin. Let me check a minute. So now that we have the key, where is the entrance to God Home? In the junk pit. To reach the junk pit, the desolate dive on the ground next to the below the bench and the royal waterways. The junk pit can be entered by destroying a breakable wall near Luke Marm's location. Interesting. So guess for now, let's head over to that bench. I guess I can just head up. I don't need to really teleport or like fast travel or anything. And now waterways. Gosh darn waterways. All right, let's get out of here. My least favorite place in this game is the waterways. Mostly just for the enemies that are there. Oh, I don't think I can get back up that way, can I? I can. Okay. I'll hail the double jump. Close to end? Yeah, I'm just gonna unlock God Home, and then I think we'll wrap up for today. And then we'll do, like, one more Tuesday, Thursday stream of this game, and then we'll take a break from it for a while. Come back around and do the, like, super boss and stuff later. Yeah, no, the enemies in Waterway are just annoying because they, like, you know, come back to life, but you also can't hit them when they're clearly on the ground right there until they come back to life. So it's not like you can destroy the bodies before they come back to life or anything. If you could, then they'd be less annoying, but... Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm yawning a little bit, aren't I? Yeah, it's getting later in the day. So... just gotta go up here. Too bad you don't get to talk to Cornifer once you're done getting the maps from him. It'd be nice if you could talk to him, like, in the shop or something. But I think he's just asleep once he's done. What's your thoughts on the Far Cry games? I've played through all of Far Cry 4 before. I've gotta play through Far Cry 3 myself. I've actually tried Far Cry 2 a little bit. I got several hours into it before moving on. I didn't finish the game, but, like, I got kind of far into it. It was kind of fun. I think that at this point, the Far Cry games are like most Ubisoft games. They're like kind of junk food kind of games where there's not like a lot of nutritional substance to them at this point. But gosh darn it, they sure taste good. But they can get pretty samey. It's the same with Assassin's Creed and stuff, right? Like, there are a few Assassin's Creed games that are still fun to go back and play. Stuff like Black Flag, some of the earlier ones. Some of them are funny just for the, like, locations. Like, the Civil War one is kind of funny to just go back and look at because it's, like, during the American Civil War. And, like, the worlds are pretty well built. Like, all the locations look pretty good. So that's a bonus if you like that kind of, if that's important to you. But I think they're mostly just kind of like, as far as games go, they're kind of like, you know, junk food in that case, where it's like, yeah, you can eat them like once in a while, but man, they sure get like kind of, if you eat them too much, you know? Like if you go and play a Far Cry game and then you play like another Ubisoft game, there's just so much overlap now with how they are all designed that it's just like, I just played something that's very similar to this. But again, if you want a game, you can just turn your brain off and play and enjoy. The gameplay loop of the Far Cry games is pretty good. The writing, if you think it's funny, that's good. I mean, hey, the like American like one was fairly decent writing. It's got a bear named Cheeseburger in it, so that's always a good plus. But yeah. I don't know. On one hand, it sucks that like they haven't tried anything new too much with the series, since they hit gold with Far Cry 3, and then they just did Far Cry 3, but with a worse and worse story over time. But at the same time, I can't really fault them for doing something that's working, right? People are still buying and playing them, so can't really fault them for that. Far Cry 5, I think that's the one that had the American setting. Far Cry 6 had pretty good marketing with its villain, but like I think it wasn't like too interesting overall. Yeah, the cult one. With the priest or pastor guy or whatever. Okay, so I have to do this, and then they said that there was a breakable wall over by where Flukmarm was, so I guess I'll head over that way and see if I can find the breakable wall. But yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of Ubisoft games like that. Like I remember playing The Division 2 recently, and like that game's kind of fun, but it's also fairly generic. I don't know. Like it's very Ubisoft makes it like a lot of clean but kind of generic games, you know? And I did enjoy Far Cry 4. I think Far Cry 4 is interesting. Joseph Seed is his name, yeah. I was gonna call him Joseph something, but it was the wrong name. I think, a character from Fallout. I was gonna call him Joshua Graham, but that's the guy from Fallout New Vegas's Honest Hearts DLC. Yeah. I thought it was kind of interesting that they did that DLC for 6 where you got to play some of the villains, like the Voss and everything. I only saw like footage of the Voss one though, because you know Voss is the most interesting villain, obviously. So it was kind of interesting seeing a DLC where you could play as him and like get a little bit more insight on him. But and they did an okay job with that, although the gameplay seemed kind of repetitive. Because, like, to get the quote-unquote true ending or whatever, you have to, like, hold off against, like, tons and tons of waves of enemies or whatever, like, at the end of the game. But it was kind of interesting. It was kind of a pseudo roguelike structure to it, where you were expected to die at least a few times as you explored, like, a miniature version of, like, a Far Cry map. So if I was a destructible wall, where would I be? Ah. So when they say it's near Fluchmarm, do they mean it's like in the same room with her? Or do they mean it's like somewhere in this vicinity? Maybe on the right side here of this room? The game Ark? I know of it. I haven't played it. I know, isn't that the one that's getting a Lego version soon? Ark Survival, right? It's the one with the dinosaurs and everything, right? The dinosaurs look cool, but the gameplay doesn't really look like my kind of thing. This looks like it would be a breakable wall, right? I haven't played FC. Yeah, I think that one's pretty generic. Like, the villain is kind of cool in the marketing and everything, and he does a good job. It's the guy who did the chicken guy from Breaking Bad. So he's a good villain. Like, and they use his likeness, so that's cool, right? And he does a good job of it, like, playing his character. It's just that, like, the character and the way it's written isn't too interesting. And, like, you don't care too much about, like, the rebels you're playing as. Honestly, the best parts of Far Cry 6, in my opinion, from what I've seen, is the parts that reference earlier Far Cry games. So the DLC where you get to play as villains. There's also a cutscene where you get to see that Voss survives and, like, is older and is still around at the end of Far Cry 6. He's just kind of there as, like, a cameo at the end of the game. So that's kind of cool, but it just means that, like, the best parts of Far Cry 6 are the parts where it's not about Far Cry 6's story. So, you know, that's like, that's kind of oof. Okay, so where would go? Okay, so I wonder if I just, like, look on the map. I bet if I look on the, like, interactive map thing. Hold on. So, Hollow Knight interactive map. And then let's use the version that's, like, the in-game. Turn off all the icons so I can see what I'm looking at. And then if I look at my map, is there anything on this map that I don't have? Yes. So where? Okay. Right here in the top left. Oh, okay, I see. In the top left of that area is where it is. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It looks cool. Dinosaurs are cool. Giant mechanical dinosaurs you can tame are cool. I don't know. For me, survival games are kind of hit or miss. I don't mind if a game has survival elements or anything, but I usually need something more than just like a, here's a world or a sandbox to play around in, go do stuff. I usually need more than that for me. Oh, yeah, that's obviously breakable. Because I just get kind of like lost and like if I don't have a goal to work towards. That's why, for example, for me, I have a hard time with like vanilla Minecraft, but come on, get up. But Terraria works a little bit better for me. Because there's like a lot of bosses and stuff to do in Terraria and like gear to work towards. And like there's a progression to it. So like there's always something to work towards in Terraria, especially if you add in mods. Minecraft, you kind of like make your own goals, which can work. I think if I was to play Minecraft with friends or something, I think I would get into it. But, or maybe with certain types of mods that like add goals or something. But I don't know. For me, I just have a hard time with that kind of stuff, because any game where I can put an infinite amount of time into it, it's like, and technically most games are games you can put an infinite amount of time into. Excuse me, an infinite amount of time into. I don't know. I just have a hard time with like with that, because I'm always thinking about like, well, I could be playing something else, you know. It's similar to Minecraft, yeah. I don't know. For me, like my Minecraft experience is always, I spend like a couple hours finding a good place to make a base. I start making the base. I get like several hours into making the base and like mining out and everything, and I get about up to like diamond tools, and then like I just kind of like lose interest. So yeah, for me it's just hard to like get into a game unless it has a goal or like a specified challenge for me to do. But that's just personal preference, you know? Like, I'm not saying like Minecraft's a bad game or Ark is a bad game or anything. For me personally, that's just how my brain works, where I need like a goal or something to work towards. And I also like stories in games, so. Collected the God Tuner. Device that resonates with beings of great power. Seek the gods of Hollowness, tune their power through their strength. Ascend. Blasphemy! Rank blasphemy! Thou crawler, thou cringer, the smallest of the small! By what right dost thou trespass here? In this home of the gods! Shrivel away and be gone! Be gone! Oh, they do not like me around here, apparently. God home. Hello. A bridge. Our mind to see. Okay, so this is the Pantheon stuff. I'm guessing these unlock as you get boss fights done in the main game, so that's why they're all unlocking now. And then I'm guessing you have to defeat some of those Pantheon fights to unlock further Pantheon fights. The area is pretty cool. Looks like there's not too much to do outside of doing the fights, but the architecture is cool. Very, you know, kind of that Greek idea of like the house, the home of the gods, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, Hall of Gods. Okay. Yep. Looks like there's a couple of bosses here that I haven't done in the overworld. Okay. So I'd have to like go and do those if I wanted to probably get everything done. Oh, interesting. These must be trophies for defeating different versions of the boss. And you can re-challenge them here. Okay. Boy, there's a lot to do here, huh? If you, like, really want to get into it. Gotcha. So these are boss fights that are at the peak of Pantheon stuff. Yeah. I would look it up or whatever if I was going to do it. I don't think I'm going to do the God Home ending, though. I think I want to get, like, the last little bits of the normal stuff done next week, and we can try a little bit of the Pantheon stuff next week, but, I think I'm about tapped out on Hollow Knight after next week, and I wanted to do that, you know, that thing with my friend, so I think we'll probably do that after next week, and then I guess we'll go from there. I'll probably put up a poll while I do the thing with my friend, because that'll probably take a week, and then we'll go from there. I gotta think about what I put on the poll. I'll think about that over the next week or so, I guess. It won't go up for like another week or so, but yeah. I'll have to think about it. Probably something like Hollow Knight. Like maybe another Metroidvania. Or maybe... I don't know, should I keep going with like the 2D side-scroller stuff? Maybe like the, throw on Ori and the Blind Forest. I know people have asked me to play that, or we could lean more into the platformer stuff and try Celeste. Put mods in the game? Nah, I think mods are nah. I'm just gonna start getting a little bit tired of Hollow Knight if I keep like pushing myself to keep playing it for a while. I just get like that with games. Like most games I need to take a break from after a while, even if I really like them. Like, even though I like the SMT and Persona series, after playing like a 70-hour playthrough of those games, I also need to take a break from like them. Like, I can't play 3 back to back to back. I just can't do it. Oh, I've played plenty of Undertale. I've been caught up on Deltarune, though. I don't know. For me, I have, like, a long history with, like, Undertale and stuff, so... I'll probably do it at some point, but I want to do it right, so... Oh, buddy. All right. Well, I think that's going to be good for now, one way or another. Oh. Well, that was a lot of fun. That ending is pretty cool. I will say, I kind of wanted the final boss fight to be a little bit harder or take a couple more tries, but I think I'm going to get my fill of that with God Home. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe God Home won't be that bad for me, and we'll just do it, but anyway. Well, we'll do at least one more week of Hollow Knight next week, and then we'll go from there. So, yeah. I will hopefully see you there for that. Otherwise, I've got stream again tomorrow. We're gonna be playing a different game. Gonna be playing that game, SMT5 Vengeance. Gonna be playing that this weekend as well. And then be back with Hollow Knight at least one more time, Tuesday, Thursday. But I hope you guys all have a good day and everything. Thanks for hanging out, Zizo, Union, Spring, to Jeppo, Kirby, to anybody lurking or watching back on the VOD or anything. I hope you guys all have a good day. And yeah, in case I don't see ya, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. See you guys. Goodbye. 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 Bye. Bye-bye. See ya. So long, farewell, and thanks for all the fish. So sad it had to come to this. We tried to warn you, but you just wouldn't listen. Your world's about to be destroyed. No point in getting all annoyed. Burn around you. So long, so long, so long.